Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Eugene, where Eugene is viewing things. In particular, today we're gonna be watching episode number 26 of Public Drum Shaming by Eugene R, where R stands for roasting. As you can see, the background has changed to beautiful colors of gold and orange because it's already September, so summer is gone, it's over, and we can all start crying right now. And it actually kinda fits even cooler with the Ottakringer running promotion. Today we're gonna be reacting to these 10 unlucky, brave, and reckless participants of batch number 26 that you can see here. Once again, for timestamps, make sure that you check the description. I put the information in there. To anybody who is new to these series and hasn't been featured yet and would like to participate, please make sure that you watch the video on rules of submission before sending me your stuff to avoid confusion and delays. Additionally, to anybody and everybody who would like to support me, feel free to always become my patron or member of my YouTube channel. If you do so, you're gonna get access to super awesome exclusive things like early access, exclusive content, Q&A, emojis, badges, and all of the fancy stuff that I'm always updating, always enriching the experience that you might get if you follow me. So any help and support is appreciated during these dark and uncertain times. Before we start with the first submission, I would like to review my own review from previous time, like I do from time to time. I'm gonna remove this for a second. And the background. So let's start with the background. Not that you really care, but I'm gonna stop it for a second, and I'm gonna show you that I actually right now have a different green screen. I ordered a new one. It's a better one, made of better fabric. It's still a little bit wrinkly. It's still a little bit, you know, over 40 plus with not enough Nivea cream applied, but still I think this is already an improvement. I think like the big improvement that I can make if I put some lights behind so that it's evenly lit. And now, for example, you can tell it with the Ottakringer, especially the shadows, and now this is back. I'm using this occasion to flex. So the shadows behind me are the biggest problem, but I think overall it's getting nicer and nicer and nicer, okay? So that's already an improvement, yes, and the material can be ironed, yes, I checked. It's not gonna burn like last time. Let's put back the orange autumn background. So this is it for the background. Going back to this, another good news that nobody really cares about, but I really want to brag, is the ice cream is back, and I am super duper psyched because this time I decided to make a, let's say, relatively new recipe that I've been experimenting with recently, and this is salted caramel protein ice cream. High in protein, low in calorie, high in volume. This is more than 1.5 liters, something like 50 ounces of fucking ice cream. It's tricky to make chocolate, vanilla, or peanut butter or something like this based ice cream because with fruity ice cream that I usually use, it's easy to keep it dry, dense. When you use chocolate, cocoa powder, peanut butter, whatever, it's very hard to make it taste good and make it feel like an ice cream, not like some kind of a milkshake. If I want a milkshake, I'm gonna order a milkshake. I want ice cream, okay? So trust me, me and my team took months and months, okay, like weeks and weeks of hard work, tireless work to make this happen. And basically, I'm using ice and actually a caramel flavored protein bar to crush it. It's dry, it's like snow, salted caramel snow, and then I add casein, salted caramel casein, protein powder, and a little bit of sweetener, and that's it, and a tiny little bit of sugar-free coconut milk. One thing I messed up is that I added too much salt, so it's a little bit too brutal, but I consume a lot of salt daily to stay energetic and focused, especially in the gym. So I'm sure that I'll be able to handle it. If you're gonna be able to handle so much salt, on the other hand, that I'll be pouring mercilessly on your drum videos while reacting, that's gonna be a different story. We're about to find out. So in a way, this turned out to be not salted caramel flavored ice cream, but caramelized salt flavored ice cream. And it has chunks of caramel protein bar inside that didn't grind properly. I'm in heaven. I'll use this occasion to award myself with the best low-calorie, high-protein gelato award that I always take, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, enough chit-chat. Let's jump into the very first drum video, the very first submission, which is gonna be from Mr. Nikolaj Cuvara. Or something like this, and this is a Slipknot eyeless drum cover. The description says 13 years old. Okay, we're anticipating a young, energetic kiddo. Super cool, super cool. I actually letting you know that I am planning to do an eyeless drum cover as well at some point in the future, maybe next year, maybe never, I don't know, but I really wanted to see. Let's see. DJ. Oh, that goat. He's young. The finger on the right hand on the right symbol. Very good. Man. The parts are on point. Holy crap. A kiddo at the age of 13 playing this. We live in strange times. Yes, anger. Great energy. Powerful playing. Yeah, I love anger. Oh, the double bass. Madonna. Oh, the double bass is great. And it's all like, all camera sound, and he's playing so powerful. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we can all quit. That's it. The future is hopeless for us old people. Ah, very good. Yeah, Rospierdo. Oh, this, I love this part. Badass. No curse words at this age. Yes, the kicks. The kicks are a little bit cripletish though. But come on. You get the criplet pass. What a great drummer he already is. I'm afraid what he's gonna become in a few years. As they say, I'm not sure if I'm ready to have a show-off with him in the parking lot. Ah, yeah, and he threw the sticks. 10 out of 10, man. Very good. This is absolutely mental. So, first of all, the good stuff. Your age, okay? So, I know that maybe, you know, like you don't want to be judged for who you are at the moment, but this is an important factor. I'm thinking about this a lot, you know, about younger kids, also about girls playing, you know, because this is not something you see that often. And this is something like having some kind of a martial arts competition with like a lady a different weight category or a kid a different weight category, and it's an important factor to include and consider here. So with considering your age, this was absolutely insane and fantastic, so therefore I'm already giving you an award for blowing me away at such young age, being able to understand the parts, replicate them, learn them, perform them so relatively precisely. You know, this is something, at the age of 13, I didn't even know what drums were, okay? So, and, you know, you have mastered them on such a high level at such a young age, and at this age, you are actually like progressing and understanding and learning things much, much faster and easier than you will do later. That's why I said that like 5, 10 years, 15 years later, if you don't stop and if you keep playing, holy crap, okay? The metal scene is gonna earn a new star. I'm really speechless. But, Eugene, here's the salt from my ice cream. The bad stuff. So, one obvious thing is the kicks. I mean, maybe it's like not that obvious, but the kicks, it's important that you work to a metronome, you learn how to play to a metronome. I know that Slipknot is mostly not to a metronome, especially the old stuff. So make sure that you pay attention to that and you work on being able to play strictly on the grid you know, I'm being very harsh on you because you played great. The better you are, the more strict I'll be with my judgment. So definitely make sure that you pay attention to that. Play to songs that have click, songs that don't have a click, make a click to them. Maybe, hopefully you're gonna learn how to do that in the future. This is really not hard to do, but trust me, it's a very important thing. So the double bass needs to be a little bit fixed. Secondly, the production, just the video and audio, obviously. Cool microphones, cool cameras, cool lights, all of that. The presentation and the audio quality is very, very important. It's a direction for you to improve. Otherwise, I think, like, you know, I don't want to give you any guidelines in terms of your technique or passion or energy because all of that is already there. So you're amazing. Kurwa. We have a technical issue. As you can see, the camera is gone because it's overheated. I need to put my phone that I'm using as a camera into the freezer for a few seconds. So please stand by. I apologize. This sometimes happens. In the meantime, I'm actually devouring the ice cream, so yeah, win-win. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Nikolaj, so basically, long story short, your double bass has melted my camera, so it couldn't handle it. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Boys and girls, this is gonna be submission number 2 from Miss Jams Sofia Salvatori. From what I understood, yes, it's a lady. Finally, another lady. We have blonde hair, pink dress, fancy Tama kit. This is Barbie playing Tama. And it looks like a sauna. Death, the philosopher. Okay, this is a serious one. Let's watch. Headbanging, check. Oh, Jesus. She's got wireless in-ears. Damn. I wish I had those. Nice sounding bass drum. The energy is there. Oh, fishnets, holy. The cymbal choke on the hi-hat. Love the sound. The sound of the snare is super fat. I know that we talk a lot about shoes, no shoes, socks. I don't think I've ever seen anybody playing barefooted with fishnets. I'm actually wondering, how does that feel? So tell us. Powerful strokes and super precise. Jesus. Oh, good for over 2s. Those patterns. I like every time that it's a death song, I'm like 9. It's very tough for me to like memorize and whatnot. Very powerful hits. Jesus, like all these complex patterns and this non-stop windmilling. I mean, windmilling, headbanging. As if the drum parts alone were not tough enough already. The body is there. The head and the hair is there. I am missing the face. Whoa, 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 what was that? What was with that roll? Did you see that? Tom roll? But I'm not sure if I heard it. Oh! Oh, did you see that? This was just a different take of the video than the audio. Sometimes stuff like this happens. Let's move on. Nine. Very good. Thank you very, very much for your submission. The good stuff. Great energy. Good hard hitting. Absolutely fantastic drum sound. I'm gonna actually give you an award for good audio production. The video production is, let's say, not the best, but also pretty decent. So I want to point out that the camera quality was good. Mostly the sound is good. Headbanging, yes, very good. Energy, like super energetic, super evil, angry, and love that. Those were all the good things. The bad stuff. So first of all, what I mentioned with the face, it felt dead. No offense, like your playing felt a little bit disconnected from the audience. I know that this is harsh, but you know, like the headbanging alone it's not gonna solve all the problems in the world, unfortunately. It's not only about how you move your head and swing your hair, but it's about the connection you're trying to make with the audience. And I just felt like you were headbanging because you were asked to do it. You were headbanging because you were paid to do it, you know? Like, you need to headbang because you actually enjoy doing it, and it needs to be your initiative. I know that we got a little bit philosophical here, Death the Philosopher, but somehow I did not feel it, you know? So I didn't feel you. You need to make me feel you with other types of energy, okay? So yes, it is what it is. I'd rather sometimes prefer more facial work than actually hair and head and body, because not everybody has hair and body and head. The second thing is the audio takes and video takes that were mismatching, and you know, usually I was like, yeah, one missed snare hit, maybe nobody's gonna notice, but this thing was a little bit just woo into your face. So pay attention to this in the future, because a lot of people are gonna bash you for this, you know? Like, I am trying not to bash you for now, but I'm warning you that there are gonna be bad people on the internet, bullies, and like, it's absolutely okay to do multiple takes, to fix stuff. I fix my drumming all the time, and I just kind of learn how to fix it properly, so that I rewatch it 10,000 times, slow motion, so that I make sure that if I fix something and I replace some hits, I know that I didn't make a mistake here and there. Okay, so other than that, very good, very impressive, super cool. I am very stoked to see more and more ladies play metal. This is absolutely awesome. Your community is growing, and I am happy to witness that. So well done indeed.
Well done.
And we are gonna move on. Okay, guys, this is gonna be submission number 3 from Mr.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living.
And this one is World Execute Me, German version. One take drum cover. So this is a one take. Okay, so now we see in comparison to Sofia if this is gonna be one take. Japanese weeb drum cover. This sounds like J-pop, but sang in German. Oh, cool, I like it. I assume there's like a snare mic and an overhead mic. Maybe something for the kick. Rozpierdol. Okay, it's fairly precise. Fast blast and J-pop. What can be cooler? Okay, kartofle. Definitely potato blasts, but impressive speed. This is fast. This is like 270-ish. This is like violation tempo. You know, anybody who attempts that is already a legend. These are basically the equivalent of criplet blast beats. Off-grid blast. There goes the right hand, the knife blast. Something that I use. Yeah. The rolls were okay. Yeah, the left hand blast. A bit Parkinson's. Yeah, this can be this easier, of course. The right hand is a bit better on the blast, so I assume that maybe you feel like it's your stronger hand on the snare. But, you know, respect for doing it one take. It's like doing the violation in one take, something I never could do.
Hi there, everybody. How you guys doing? Hope you
Oh,
enjoyed the video.
I'm good. Thank you so much for this submission. All right, so the good stuff. Impressive speed, you know, I'm not sure, I really don't know this song, I'm not sure if those blasts were actually there or if you put them in there on purpose, but those speeds are impressive. Please let me know if you know the BPM of this song. Is like, I'm guessing 260 to 70-ish. did seem like that. So yeah, that was cool. The skank downbeats were good. The blasts were impressive. Also, the rolls were all right. Not too much variety in the song regarding the drum parts that you played. But yeah, that's all I can say. The bad stuff. Well, first of all, let's go quickly. The quality, yeah, the quality of the video, you know, let's say, okay, one camera. The overhead is fine, but you had a little bit of this kind of a Batman overhead going down like this. You know, I would rather have it a little bit overhead in front. So put the camera in front of you a little bit and overhead like this, but not like, I don't know. It feels a little bit like I'm hanging upside down from like a pull-up bar or something like I'm at bat. So that's one thing, maybe my personal taste, but still, it's weird to watch the drumming upside down. The audio quality, of course, yeah, you know, like mics and improved sound and improved video, whatnot. Drumming. Your drumming, I think, is more important to talk about, the technique itself. So yeah, the blasts itself, of course, I know that you attempted to play those super fast blasts when it does seem a little bit out of reach for you, so you need to maybe a little bit slow down, you know, and work your way through properly on the grid with the metronome. But I assume, hopefully, you know this. Try to relax, try to save energy, try to prioritize endurance and speed over power. You don't have to hit super hard. I know that you're tempted to, but you have to eventually learn how to calm down and play softer, because you're not going to be able to keep up those long and super fast blasts with that much power, okay? So that's one way to solve this. Do a lot of long endurance workouts to kind of help calm your body down and teach it how to, let's say, distribute energy and save energy better. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much. This was cool. We're continuing with submission number 4 from Mr. Matti. I see a lot of what it seems like Finnish, so I assume this is Finnish. I love the Finnish word. Live in Kulttuuritilia. This is awesome. Okay, so this is Valtakunta drum cam. And this first thing, I am not gonna even try to pronounce. Oh, Jesus, what did I click? Now you can see the metronome here. 2 feet, super slow, traditional blast, but super precise. The mini China is beautiful. Okay, this is a endurance black metal run. Okay, I just actually noticed that this is a right-handed drum kit, and he's playing as a left-handed drummer. Okay, now it's a right-footed right-hand. What's going on here? We got some Robin Stone kind of coordination. Oh, Jesus. Simplified roll blast. Okay. But with a skipped hit. Okay, so this is not insanity. But what's with this? Left hand on the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a guess. He's a left-handed drummer, but the drum kit is set up for a right-handed drummer because maybe he shared it with other drummers and all of them were right-handed, and he said, like, guys, let's save time. And he's playing like this. Well, as a left-handed drummer, to all the right-handed drummers, this guy is a hero. Well, let me know if that was the case. I'm curious. Good endurance, as long as you can keep the right hand chill and not super stiff. It seems stiff, but I don't know. You tell me how you feel. Yes. The rolls are good. I'm wondering how painful it is for him to play the rolls the other direction as a lefty. As a hypothetical lefty, I don't know. Yes. Thank you very much for this submission. I'm gonna point out the good stuff, and let me push the button. Yes, very good. Bardzo dobrze. Endurance. Impressive endurance. Chill, nice and relaxed. Good dynamics. The dynamics, when I'm talking about, it's the difference of mostly the snare drum not being destroyed, Evgeny Novikov's Slaughter to Prevail style on breakdowns, keeping it more or less the same level as on the blasts, as also on the slow parts. That's very good, that's very important, both for your sound, for your power energy levels, and for your sound guy. He's gonna appreciate, he's gonna buy you a beer for that. You're an alien when it comes to coordination. Please let me know what's up, okay? I'm very curious about your left, right hand, whatever, because this was as confusing as it could get. Bad stuff? Well, the quality of the video, I understand that it's live. You know that the picture is okay because you didn't have any insane lights, but maybe you could, if you do live cams in the future, try to work on improving the sound by getting the sound from the console or finding a way to record the sound, not with the camera. I understand that, like, for this kind of slow, this was relatively slow, black metal kind of drumming, even with the sound from the camera, you can hear a good balance of all the drums and even a little bit of the instruments, but there is nothing that can beat a recorded audio track from the console anyway, so you know you can still improve this. Regarding your technique, stiffness, tightness, I really don't know. I think this was alright as long as you don't feel like super tired and super painful while blasting, you know. You do a lot of this kind of a marathon blasting here, which is key in black metal, so make sure that you prioritize relaxing and endurance over power. This was overall very cool. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Alright guys, we move on with submission number 5 from Mr. Aron Hetsko. Ooh, and this is the Zibelian Triangle, Zibelian Triangle, Zibelian, The Cursed Lineage, official drum playthrough. I see full drums. Let's watch what this is about. And already like super decapitated camera angles. Wow. Beautiful drum sound. Nice place. Super precise traditional blast. Technical stuff. This angle has a bit of earthquakes on the camera. A bit of Eloy Kazgrunji. Yeah, the blast is super precise. Everything is super precise. The snare sounds amazing and the toms are great. Awesome. Very, very pleasant to listen to. Yes. Very good. Super good, super precise. Good technique. An amazing drum sound. Yes. Weird choice to play the bomb blast with the left hand on the snare, but no bomb blast shaming here. Ladies and gentlemen, finally somebody's doing what I'm talking about sometimes when I teach. Please pay attention to his feet here, okay? During these patterns. He's gonna be doing like a chain, alternating 8th notes and 16th notes. When he's playing the slow stuff, he's sliding forward with the foot on the footboard, and then when he does the burst, he slides down, where the tension of the pedal is different, where the resistance is different. You see? His foot moving. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it makes sense. Because easier to keep the beater glued to the bass drum when you're sliding upwards. And when you have to continuously play fast stuff, you slide down because it's easier to play faster there. Depending on the pedal settings, of course, and many other factors. Awesome. And I'm done with my ice cream, by the way. So, thank you very much for this submission. Where is it? There is the square. The good stuff. Clean, precise, amazing sound. There you go. I absolutely loved it. The drum sounded like Alex Rudinger level of audio quality production. So well done. This is super cool. Also, the camera work was like nice. I mean, good quality video. Your precision, your blast, your kicks, everything was there. Everything was yes. Nothing to criticize here, honestly, like, super cool. I feel like I cannot give you any useful advice in this direction. So, the bad stuff. Yeah, the only thing I can think about, a little bit of interaction, face energy, a little bit of this morde, a little bit of this, hey, you're watching me, thank you, I'm playing for you, so, you know, let's feel each other. That's the only thing that I didn't feel. It was just like, you know, more like technique demonstration. But okay, drum playthrough, Eugene, shut up. It's not a video about sharing energy and whatnot. So like, this is just my personal 5 cents, so I would love to see a bit more of the energy. That's it. Overall, it was awesome. Thank you. Let's continue. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on with submission
Number 6.
and this one is gonna be from Mr. John Flahery,
Fresh meat.
something like that. John Flahery. Okay, this is another challenging word. Janvies. I don't know what that. Janus. Maybe it's a Janus, but the U is a V. Like, of fire and the void. Melancholia. Okay, at least that I can pronounce. Drum cover. Oh, this is 60 frames per second. Very smooth. Okay, I hear the trigger and I hear that it's unedited. Super chill. Super easy and chill playing. He looks a little bit like Janne from Dark Funeral. Beard, face. Oh, this is very gentle. I assume he's watching. Ah, you see what he's watching? There's a laptop here. And I assume that maybe he is using that as cheat sheets, like reading MIDI. Oh, very, very scared playing. Too much of this, you know, he's playing away. I would prefer him to do this, more into the drums. It's okay because it's chill, you know, he's saving a lot of energy. But I'm not sure if this is such a good approach for sound purpose. I'm not saying that he needs to be Kazagrunji, but maybe a bit more Kazagrunji than this. You see how he's playing? It's like jumping, you know? It's this kind of a wasp sting, you know? He's like doing this. Like as soon as the stick touches the cymbal, he's pulling back. I often read music and record on spot as well. Maybe that's what he's doing, reading the MIDI and just playing to it. Definitely saves you time. You don't have to memorize the parts that you don't want to, you know? Practical. But when you're recording a video and you want it to make it look cool, it's rather weird when you do that, you know, because then like you're getting distracted and you didn't learn the song. Hello. Denver, Colorado, focusing on atmospheric black metal. Very good. The atmosphere was definitely there. Thank you very much, John, for this submission. The good stuff, it was relatively precise, it was relatively chill, you know, for extreme super fast black metal or any kind of extreme drumming, this would be beneficial for sure in the long run when you are trying to hit those inhuman tempos. But I'm not sure if this was really so much needed here. The bad stuff, well, all the things that I already talked about regarding sound, regarding smacking harder, regarding being a little bit too scared to play, I'm really not sure. It's weird, and like, you know, I'm a little bit harsh with this, but we're trying to grow here together and improve together and point out things that maybe look different to me than it would look different to you. So there's always like another person, another opinion, and I hope that there's always something to learn rum here. So let me just give you an example. I recall this was actually very good. I'm gonna just finish this bottle very quickly. I recall it was, I think, Vogue from Decapitated when we were playing in Japan. And he said, like, Eugene, he told me exactly, pointed out the same thing that I'm pointing out to you about playing like this, okay? So, like, this kind of a wasp sting. He said, like, this is how you play. And the reason I play it like this, because I was, like, 250, 260 Belphegor blast beats and whatnot. And he said, like, in Decapitated, in groove, in slower music, you need the opposite. He said, like, Pantera, Gojira, that kind of stuff. He said, like, and he took a bottle. He said, like, Eugene, you play the snare like this, and I need you to play it like this. And he smacked the bottle right in front of me. So, yeah, maybe try to focus on this. More impact, okay? And I think it's gonna make the drums sound different. You're gonna realize that, like, you can make the drums sound much better with hitting harder, and you can afford that because the tempo is too slow. Thank you very much. Nevertheless, let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, boys and girls, this is entry
Number 7.
and this is a cool one. It's from Mr. Odysseas Terzis. I really hope it's Greek, okay? And I probably mispronounced it badly. AMS, drum cover, Behemoth, No Sympathy for Fools. Okay. Yeah, I see something like Stelios Tsompanidis. It sounds also Greek. So, yes, Greek, GR. Very good. Let's watch Behemoth. I see Mini swivel with his feet. A little bit. It's a very, like, hard to notice, but swivel. Yes. Rolls on top of the kicks, always a pain in the ass. Very minimalistic setup in terms of mics. I see a snare mic, maybe like a floor tom mic. Kick. Very raw sound, very live. Axis. Double bass is good, it's precise. Super gentle and chill playing. Super old school. Ah, Nergal. Pay attention to the kicks, to his kicks, and Inferno's kicks in the back. It's all getting, like, muddy and mixed up. And that's not because he's sloppy. I mean, like, you cannot be exactly the same way sloppy or exactly the same way precise as Inferno or any kind of drummer that you are playing to. It's just the fact that they're like flams. His kicks don't match the album kicks by like a tiny microsecond. And this will always be your issue if you don't quantize your drums, or if you don't match the original kicks to your kicks, or if you don't use the original song without drums. So it kind of makes this video sound sloppy even if it's not. It's unfair. Very good and chill. Like Inferno, you know, Inferno often seems to be a super chill drummer. Yes, 1 foot blast. Oh, good wrist turning movement on the left. This is actually my weakness, so I'm happy when somebody is very good at that, because it's room for improvement for me as well. Very good, very good. 1 foot blast, good, but you hear that something's not okay. And this is what I mentioned about the like original drums. You're a good drummer, so ignore what I'm saying. Wow, the rolls are crazy. Thank you very much for this submission. Okay, so the positive things, the good stuff. Nice and relaxed. Very good double bass. Very good blast beat. 1 foot blast beat. Swivel. Super chill. Energy saving. Very good. Bravo. This is important, especially if you will ever, or if you have already covered any of the extreme fast Behemoth other stuff. You know, that will be a very powerful tool for you to make it through playing this kind of extreme stuff. The bad stuff, yeah, I'm missing a little bit of your, let's say, presence overall, like I feel like you're present in terms of focusing on the song, but you're not present here with me. So, you know, like the energy, the interaction, the face, the channeling evil into the viewer. This is something that was a little bit lacking, you know. I mean, like, I understand that you have to be very calm, and Inferno is a calm guy, as I said, but man, when you watch him play and he's like the hair and he's like, it's kind of a evil gorilla guy. He's super tall, actually, and that is intimidating as hell, you know. So, and he is from hell, we know that, which translates to Poland. Okay, so, and I mean that, you know, that was something that I was missing a little bit. The obvious things is like a bit of improved audio, a bit of improved video, you know, but other than that, yes, the technique was good. And one thing is the you know, the flammy kicks and the flammy blasts and all that stuff, but it's more like a world problem that you cannot really solve, or I mean, but this is something that, as I said, you can clean it up if you fix and quantize and whatnot. And I know that a lot of people don't want to do it because it's not true, it's like fake poser drumming. I understand, but like also like you had your drums were like, your overall video suffers in quality because of this nuance. But that's all. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Let's move on. This is gonna be entry number 8 from Mr. Gravin. Not Gravin, but Gravin. Lie to the Silence, Gore. Official drum playthrough. Gore. This drum cover contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Disclaimer by Capcom. Okay, let's watch. Holy crap. Swivel. Bomb blast. Jesus. Left hand. Bomb blast on the snare. Fingers. Super fat snare, like it's either super compressed or resampled. Okay, this reminds me of who? The Tube Lights. It's a little bit just too extremely dark. That's just my 2 cents. I wish I could see more of the face and body. It's like nice reflection of the symbols, but it's a little bit too dark. Axis, are those Axis? Yeah, some angles are so dark. I wish I could see more. Oh, this is like super deathcore-ish, Lorna Shore-ish. Impressive. And when it comes to technique, oh, double strokes. There you go. Trey Williams in the house. That snare is just, snare sounds unnaturally powerful sometimes. I would love to see this live, you know, because this is like so super duper overproduced. Can you replicate something similar live? That's where you have the chance to show if you're a real man in the parking lot, so to say. That's the parking lot of extreme drumming, to play it live like this. Super technical. Yeah. Use double strokes. Don't need to destroy your joints with swivel. Oh, that gravity. Amazing. Jesus. Wow. Those were super wild rolls. I thought it was gonna be super slow breakdown, of course, what else? Back to insanity. This is very impressive. Oh! Cinematography and recording Korn. This was a guy. Is this the Korn who submitted a video? I think like a few episodes ago. That was an insane drummer from China, I think. So please let me know if that's him. Very good, very good, very good. The good stuff. Holy shit. I'm blown away. Legendary, yes. Technique, skills, whoo. Also, fancy, insane production. Maybe like not overall my favorite, but like I really can tell that you put a lot of effort into all of this, you know, so that's already respect for that. This was super cool. Blasts everything. I don't know. I'm speechless. Let's continue. Let's talk about the bad things. The bad things, only the darkness. The darkness a little bit threw me off in terms of like, I wish I could see more fine details of your drumming. Yes, the swivel was at least visible. That's already good, but so much darkness in your video. I understand that it's atmospheric and it's evil, and it was just a little bit like for a video clip of a full band, maybe, yes, but like for this kind of a drum playthrough when I wanna watch and I wanna see stuff, I wish I could have a little bit more. I cannot criticize your technique. Maybe a lack of a bit of energy and phase, but I think that's even not that important here, since like everything else was like so crazy. And corn, regarding corn, let me know if this is the corn I'm thinking about, because then it would be super cool. Thank you so much for this submission. This was crazy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is submission
Number 9.
from Mr. Tony Slonkin. Maybe Slonkin, I hope so, something like that. Granica, which means border in certain languages that I speak. Something młodziej Polish. Okay. Eloika Zagrindzi, shaking drum camera. But camera sound, powerful, kind of a rock metal drumming. Snare is cool. The kick is oof. Oh yeah. This is cool. I like it. It's the music that our parents listened to when we were kids. Good snare smacking. Sounds good. Boom, sounds beautiful. I love this, the kick sound. This acoustic wall, beefy. Yeah, you know, for this kind of live music, live performances, alright, it's more or less what you would need. Yes, very good. This was very tasteful. Once again, this is kind of a, maybe you remember, if whoever is watching these series, I think last time there was a Metallica Whiskey in the Jar drum cover that a dude was submitting. And I was saying, like, this is the kind of a barbecue restaurant grill music that you would listen to being live performed while you're eating there with your family, your hot wings or whatever. And this is like, gives me the same vibes, you know? Yeah, give the guitar player a bit of spotlight, otherwise he won't fall asleep tonight because his ego was hurt. It sounds like he's actually singing in Polish as well. This is cool. This Polish Hatfield, Janek Hatfield. Stopy. Not kartofle stopy. That's very good. Very good. Very precise. Powerful and precise. Wow. The 4/2 rolls were good. Oh, dziękuję bardzo. And Creeping Death, a real American Metallica. Okay. Thank you very much for this submission. The good stuff. Bardzo dobrze. Yes, well, you know, powerful, relatively powerful, calm and precise at the same time. You know, good sounding drum kit. For a live acoustic sound recorded with a camera, this was nice. As I said, nothing more is actually needed from this kind of a barbecue drumming. This is the barbecue grill drumming, okay? So this was awesome. This is very cool. Well done, honestly. So that's all I have to say. The bad things, niedobrze, is like I lacked a little bit of the Lars face here. You know, if this would be like a real, like, this is a real live gig, you know, so maybe you would prefer people to actually feel a little bit more of the Lars, you know, because if you play it this way and it's a real metal gig, rock metal gig, then people are gonna start eating their hot wings, you know, because they are not gonna feel the need to punch each other in the face. That's the only thing. I sometimes felt a little bit of this beef, you know, in your playing, but other than that, it was also all very good. So Dziękuję bardzo, thank you very much. Lecimy, let's go, let's move forward. Boys and girls, this is the grand finale, the final submission for today, which is entry number 10 from Mr. Badger Mcblasty. And you couldn't think of a even better name than this. Like a McDonald's meal for extreme drummers, Mcblasty. The name of the video is Poopy Plops McPloppy. And the description says, me being crap on drums. Well, come on. Where's your self-esteem? Let's see. How is this crappy? Did you hear this is obscene extreme grindcore pingy snare? That blast was fantastic. Precise traditional blast. Very good. Powerful. Yes, the blasts are good. The singer is awesome, but I'm trying to pay attention to the drums. You know, I see people like Insect Warfare and Doom shirts here and there. So, like, I assume this is like kind of a grindcore whatnot event. And basically, your job is to do a great, fast, powerful, and precise traditional blast. And you're doing it, so this is awesome. I played in bands like this, so that's why I'm saying this. Okay, fast kicks. Morbid Angelish. Triplet fast kicks, very good. Muffling, of course, very muffled sound, but okay. This is cool. Very good. Man. Fast kicks. It's a bomb blast-ish. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, well, the good thing about these kind of bands and these kind of videos that, you know, it's fast and short, so you don't get tired too much. And it's important because, you know, like if you listen to blasts after like 5 minutes, you're toast. Your ears are toast, you know. And there are some bands that I love absolutely, and I cannot listen to them for more than 10-20 minutes, you know. Like after a live set, it's just so tiring. Thank you. Let's evaluate your performance. The good stuff. Where is that poopy drumming you mentioned? I didn't hear it. I heard good stuff. The traditional blast was great, in my opinion. What I could hear, it was awesome. Even the double bass, there was some, like, I know that it was like this, but it was at least an attempt, you know, so I know that there's something was going on there. The bad stuff, you know what I'm gonna criticize here? I'm just gonna criticize actually you not putting the camera right next to you, okay? Yes, very cool that you filmed the entire band and we could watch the whole thing with, let's say, more or less balanced mix. I want to see you play, okay? I want to see actually, this is like not a request. I think you do have stuff to show, you know? And this would have been a 10 times cooler experience and video for me if I could watch you play, you know, from the side or from somewhere from behind. Because from what I could tell, you know, there's some stuff that you can show. And that's it. Well, other than that, it was cool. Thank you very much. And
well done.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Batch number 26 is a wrap. Thank you everybody who participated. I really appreciate all the videos that you sent me for submission. Here you're gonna see the next batch, which is number 27, and the 10 unlucky brave participants that we're gonna review next time. Once again, a reminder to those who have not participated yet in these series and would like to take part of, please make sure that you watch the rules of submission before you send me your videos, okay, so that we avoid confusion and whatnot. If you'd like to be reviewed, there's a link in the description for this video usually. Additionally, to everybody and anybody who feels generous enough to support me, you can always become my Patreon or a member of my YouTube channel. This way you can financially support me during these dark and uncertain times And in return, you're gonna unlock some super cool perks like early access to all my videos, exclusive Q&A videos, hopefully a lot of exclusive content in the future, cool emojis and badges that you can use in the YouTube comments and whatnot. So any help is, of course, always appreciated and welcome. With that being said, that's it for today. I hope to see you soon next time with the next video in the near future. Till then, stay healthy, take care. Eugene out, and cheers. Impressed by this precision? Me too. This is all achievable thanks to the Foot Blaster triggers. Make sure that you head to footblaster.com and use the code Eugene in order to get a discount for your next Foot Blaster trigger purchase. Holy crap. Swivel. Bomb blast. Jesus.